Hello friends, hi, how are we today? I hope we are all doing well. I'm coming at you for the week of September 18th through September 24th, and this was, oh my lord, an amazing week. Weather, surprisingly hot. Surprisingly hot. So you may be asking, why are you using this autumnal kit? And that is because I am using this kit because this was a week that we went away for a longer weekend. I tried to do as many of those as I possibly could before going back into the office. So I am using the Sweater Weather is Better Weather kit from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Currently still available in her shop. And I loved it. Anything with these autumnal colors, I'm here for. And honestly, autumn is my favorite. I understand that I'm super behind in my plan with these, but like autumn really is my favorite season to plan for. It's just so like, I don't know. I don't know. I have not had a year where I have loved every single spread as much as I have loved these ones. Truly, truly in my heart of hearts. So we're really excited. So I put the quote box over into the corner, and this is one time I do not mind the quote box at all. Sweater weather is better weather, and that is just a statement of fact. I am not a summer girly at all, so you guys know this. Anyway, I decided, because the week before I had done straight across, just because it was a kit I wasn't super duper familiar with, I was going to do a scatter kit this time, and honestly, I think it turned out really well. I did not use the decorative headers because I wanted that space. I wanted the space to just be a little bit more divided, and you're going to see I'm going to make the stupidest decision that I've ever made planning, and this is like 2 times I've done it now, on the Wednesday, and I'm almost furious about it because I did it 2 spreads ago as well on my September 4th through 10th spread. I'll actually link that in the little iCard area, but guys, I'm so mad about it. I'm so mad about it. So there, I was like, okay, I've got one activity at the end of my day that I can add to that section, and that's fine because I usually have one nighttime activity. I'm like, okay, fantastic, great, fantabulous. You'll see I'm doing it right here. I'm doing it right here. And I'm like, oh, it's just enough room to mark one activity, and it's great. I didn't mark anything there. It's blank. It's blank. Oh my gosh. And it's driving me bonkers. And the thing is, this is such a unique kit that, oh no, wait, I've got the kit right here. I thought I had thrown it out, but I'm literally, as we're speaking on the phone, just going to add in a piece of the decorative header to the bottom here just to make it look a tiny bit more put together. But oh my gosh. And you're going to see me during my day by day do it as well. So, this week, when we went away, we went to my mom's cabin and we went with our friends. And let me tell you, they have a 3-year-old as well. And I've never gone traveling with them before. And you're always kind of worried. And it's not traveling when it's my mom's cabin, so we're feeling comfortable. But also, it's a small get-together. There are kids that you're bringing together in a smaller space, in a place that, they're not familiar with. And you're always like, how is this going to turn out? Well, it turned out so freaking well. We're doing it again in February. So I'm so thrilled because I really, really, really wasn't expecting this for this weekend. And, it just turned out so well. I'm so happy. We did a ton. So I'm actually just going to start on my Monday plans because it was a busy, busy week. And I used day extenders on 1, 2, 3. I used them. Okay, so Thursday wasn't busy and Friday wasn't busy, but I used them. Yeah, it was busy the rest of the week. So on Monday, as per usual, I had daycare drop-off, and so to mark that, I used the Coffee Monsters Co. sticker and daycare drop-off script from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. And I think I'm actually out of my drop-off and pick-up Coffee Monster Co. items. So I just used a flag to mark daycare drop off. I think going forward, I'm not going to repurchase those stickers only because I have stickers in my stash, especially when it comes to like foiled stuff that I would like to use. And I think that I can just add the text daycare drop off from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. And then, do I even have more of those stickers? I might have come up, like, I might be done with those ones as well. Yeah, because on the Wednesday, on the 20th, my husband, nope, I did the walk home, but I just didn't mark daycare. Okay, so I did daycare drop off every day this week. I was just trying to remind myself. Anywho, so then after that, in the vein of like using stickers, I have these budgeting stickers, but I don't often use the one from the Coffee Monster codes that I did. And there's like scattered stuff on the table and it's a bit stressful. So I use that to mark pulling stickers. And honestly, I feel like sometimes I find pulling stickers the most stressful part of, like a weekly spread. So, oh, and while I'm here, I am using my colored pen, my brown colored pen from Muji, and I've got them in all different colors because I was like, hey, I'm going to match this to my spread, and it matched perfectly. So, I don't know what the next spread is. Actually, I do. Brown would match that as well. Maybe I'll just keep using it. It's a great one. So into the day by day, you already know we did daycare drop off, and then I went for a small walk with my littlest. And honestly, I played Pokemon Go. I had played it most of the time that I was like doing walks with my little guy. But I guess I must have played it for like quite a long time here to mark that I played it. And then and I marked that with a fox and cactus icon, and then with a paper and milk Mario in a car. I hand lettered pack car. You'll see the hand lettering later. And this is because we were going to Toronto. And honestly, you'd think going for like a 2 to 3 hour visit wouldn't be that insane. But with the age of my kids, like it was a lot. We had to bring the high chair and we had to bring the potty and all of that jazz. Then when we got to my dad's place in Toronto, he wasn't there. He was coming back from a medical appointment, which we knew. So it wasn't bad. But you know how you revert into these habits when you're a teenager? And I was like, oh my God. And then my dad's going to text me. He's going to text me to empty his dishwasher. And lo and behold, the minute I texted him that we got there, he was like, yeah, do you mind emptying the dishwasher? And I was like so resentful of it. I just reverted to my childhood though. Like it happens. So I used an icon from the kit to mark that. And then I used another Sweet Tea Sticker Co. to mark that we walked my dad's dog. And then that afternoon after dinner, my dad read with the boys for a while, and I used a Coffee Monsters Co. icon for that. Then on Tuesday, I had daycare drop-off, and then I had a call with my friend. Used a paper and milk Maru for that, and I filmed a plan with me, a Coffee Monsters Co. for that, and then I walked up and did a small little shop using a squish, just to some small shops near me. And then I used the park icon from Fox and Pip to know that we had outdoor play in our backyard. It was so warm. And then that evening, unfortunately, my kiddo has constipation issues, so I had to give him an enema. And what do you know? I had the perfect sticker for it. Who would have thunk? Coffee Monsters Co. She got literally everything. Then after that, after everyone calmed down, I played with both of the boys for a while. I'm trying to mark that more when it's like screen-free playtime. I'm not very good at marking it, but I do want to mark it more. And then that evening, another this is a very Coffee Monsters Co. heavy spread. But I had stayed up late for some reason or the other. I think probably reading. Then on Wednesday, I'm so mad at myself for Wednesday still, but then on Wednesday, I dropped off my kiddo at daycare and we walked home, and then I took an extra big route, so it ended up being just shy of 6 kilometers. Then my mother-in-law came over and to watch the baby, and I had to do my eyes, so I went for an optometry appointment, but because they didn't do it drops, it's considered a partial one, which I had no idea about. When I got back from that, I harvested my horseradish, which was absolutely delicious. I've never grown it before. I will probably never grow it again. I don't use it enough, but it was really yummy. Then we went to and I used a paper and milk icon for that. And then Coffee Monsters Co. icon to note that we went to the park. We went to 2 different parks. And then the play structure again from Fox and Pip, we just more outside play. Some of this stuff is pretty repetitive, but guys, like, that's normal life. There's not new stuff that you need a different sticker for every day. It's why we buy the same stickers. It's okay to have repetition in your life. Then I did a voiceover, and then I used a Dash of Sun Designs little YouTube bow icon that she hand drew to note that I edited and upload. And then my husband and I, it was so nice. We got to spend some time. The boys went down nicely. Usually they don't have like the same kind of nice going to bed routine. So we got to spend some time together, and like chat about our days and be friends with one another, which is nice. Then on Thursday, I did more daycare drop-off. Are we shocked? And then I went to... I guess my husband was off this week. Because we did a big shop before we went to the cabin. And then that day was pretty busy. It doesn't look busy, but the items that I did took up a lot of time. So I actually ended up using some of the decorative headers. And I did it to... like slot time out of the day to note a big amount of time. Sorry, I know, I'm pretty behind. I'm still on Wednesday, but you guys will see when we get to Thursday, because then we get to the weekend and it's like insane. It's insane. So I made 2 batches of pizza dough on Thursday, and I put them into the freezer so that we could bring them up to the cabin to use the next day, so that I could make pizza dinners for everybody, just so that like, because the cabin's in the middle of nowhere. There's no, like, ordering in or anything like that. You have to, like, prep stuff. So that's nice. And then I used a paper and milk little bread icon, a round bread icon. It kind of looks like my bread when it comes out of the oven. Just to note that I also baked a full loaf of bread, because our friends who come up with us, he's a chef, but he really enjoys when I cook for him. You can see me getting frustrated here with the bottom part, but I was too late to change everything. So then after that, I made sure we had all of our laundry done. I thought we had all of our laundry done. And I used a paper and milk icon for that as well. And then my husband and I had another night just of like quiet and chit-chatting and like catching up and being friends. Like, it's so hard to be friends with your spouse when you're a parent. You get into like the roommate zone, and that's not what we're trying to do here. On Friday, it was honestly psychotic. It was psychotic. The baby was up from 10:45 p.m. until 3 a.m. straight. He was partying. I've never been so exhausted. Nothing prepared me for this. Then I packed for the cabin once we got up in the morning. I got to do one final load of laundry, because there's never a time when we don't have laundry, and that's a Fox and Pip icon. I used another one of the Marus in the car. Then we drove to the cabin. And then after that, once we all got up to the cabin, it was a really, really, really beautiful time together. And we had all of the kids outside, playing outside in the sunshine, in like the mild weather, all afternoon, the entire afternoon. They played in the dirt, they played with the gravel, they played with like buckets and shovels and bulldozers, and they played with, Paw Patrol on towels outside. Like, it was just a phenomenal time. We really, really, really enjoyed it. Moving on to Saturday. Saturday was busy, so I will try and go quick because I only have a couple more minutes. My friend, we always do, when you go somewhere with somebody, you are in charge of meals. So my buddy made, I shouldn't have put the chef in charge of breakfast, like, waste of his talents, but whatever. So he made breakfast, and it was like fancy buttermilk pancakes and fancy bacon and like all of this other really nice stuff. Then we went apple picking. No, wait, to make everything fit in this day, it was super out of order. So the first thing that we did was we went to a farmer's market, and then we had to find the apple picking place, but we went apple picking. So both the apple picking and farmers market are by Sweet Tea Sticker Co. And then we went to the Great National Exhibition, which is a fair, and like my kiddo went on a roller coaster. My kid, who's afraid of everything, went on so many rides. It was freaking phenomenal. It was outstanding. So exciting. So I ended up just using like this little strand of autumnal things from, I think it's the Coffee Monsters Co. Just like it was a banner day. And I thought it was a cute way to mark that. Then that evening we got home and it was like an extraordinarily chaotic dinner time with all three of the kids. They were just very overstimulated. Obviously, it had been a big day. And then my little guy just didn't nap very well all day because he was so overstimulated, and it like the big kids were really loud. So he went to bed at 5:30. The adults and the 2 3-year-olds played cornhole in the afternoon for a really long time. Everything is out of order on this day, but it was still a fun day. And I love that I have a sticker to mark that as well. And then once the kids went to bed, the grown-ups, we just sat around and chatted in front of the fire for like quite some time. It was really nice. We were up pretty late, but it was nice. Then on Sunday, I woke up vomiting and with a migraine, and I did the laundry for the cabin. Our friends took off, and then we took off. We stopped at Tim's for caffeine, and we drove home using Maru again. Then I got home. We did a general tidy. I ended up having a bubble bath by myself, and I went to bed at like 7:30 that night. It was a really, 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 really long day. Lots of like tidying, like just general tidying, and like laundry at the cabin. It's literally not halfway, but it's like quite far up a ski hill. So it's not like you can have a cleaning person. So you are going to do the tidying. It's nice. It's nice to be there. But again, it just delays your leaving by quite a few hours, only because like you very obviously have to do the cleaning. So I think it turned out really well. I really loved it. I really enjoyed this whole like week. I loved being busy. I loved seeing our friends. I loved the prep for this. And honestly, I can't wait to do it all over again in February with all the winter stuff, because this just turned out beautifully. Toodles, friends.